Hey guys, let's talk a minute about some speculation in regards to Suzanne Morphew and Barry Morphew. And at this point, from what we're hearing, it was Suzanne's daughters that had been that called the neighbor about their mom not answering. So what I've heard is that they actually had been trying to get in touch with their mom for a couple of days before May 10th, Mother's Day, and they were unable to do so. And then finally on Mother's Day, one of the daughters, I'm not certain which one, but I've read that one of the daughters called the neighbor, and that's what prompted the neighbor to call the sheriff's department. And I know we did get confirmation from the sheriff's department that the neighbor is the one that called them in regards to the missing person, or in regards to Suzanne missing. But my question at this point, my first question is, did the daughters talk to Barry? And if so, did Barry, tell the daughter to call the neighbor? Or did the daughters just directly call the neighbor? I'm just a little confused about that. And if you guys know the answers to any of the things, the question, speculation, or your opinion even, let me know in the comments. But, what prompted the daughter to call? Did Barry tell her? Had the daughters tried to contact Barry? But again, I've heard that one of the daughters is the one that called the neighbor. And again, the neighbor reported Suzanne missing. And that's my second question in regards to this. Why did Barry not report Suzanne missing? Why was it the neighbor that reported her missing? So I'm a bit confused on that. And then the second thing is, and I've actually read, again, I don't know for certain, but I've read that the sheriff's department did not know anything about the plea that Barry was putting out, or that he put out on Facebook. It was new to them that he was even putting out a plea. He did not contact them. And I'm not saying he had to, but you would think, why not contact the sheriff's department to let them know, hey, I'm going to go ahead and release a public plea. All right, and my next thing, and it's just, I only have a couple of things, so this will be fairly quick. Oh, okay, yeah. As far as the Mother's Day weekend and missing, Barry was out of town on a job. The girls were out of town camping. So I'm curious, Andy Mormon stated that someone saw Suzanne and Barry grabbing a sandwich that day before. So I'm curious, who saw Suzanne on that day? Because from what I'm seeing, maybe she went missing before the 10th, maybe the 8th or 9th. I don't know. I'm just kind of in between on the date that she went missing. So I'm curious on who told Andy that Suzanne was seen grabbing a sandwich. And then I want to get to the baby blue helmet that Dr. Oz and Nancy Grace spoke about. And I'm curious on this. Who told Dr. Oz that personal item that the sheriff's department did confirm they found a personal item? I think it was on May 14th. But who told Dr. Oz, of all people? Isn't he a health doctor? But anyway, who told him that the personal item found was the baby blue bike helmet of Suzanne's. And is that really the personal item that was found? Because I have not seen any type of updates on the sheriff's page about that one personal item that they found on May the 14th. And I've also read that family members say that Barry's refused 2 polygraphs and a critical analysis test. So how do we know this? I get family members are saying that, but is the sheriff's department releasing this information? Because I know at one point they did say that Barry was cooperating. So at what point did Barry stop cooperating with law enforcement? Do you guys know? And the last thing that I don't quite understand. We know that there were 2 search warrants that were served on Barry and Suzanne's home. And we know that there's got to be some type of probable cause in order to get a search warrant. But my question is, and normally I thought search warrants were public, but maybe, just this case, of course, it's sealed. But why the second search warrant? Because from what I understand, a second search warrant is very difficult to obtain. And so what prompted law enforcement, the sheriff's department, what prompted them to get the second search warrant? I'm really curious on that. But, comment, let me know what you guys think about what I've put out there, and just maybe I'm missing something in regards to what's on my mind here, the questions that I have. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.